Today we're looking at a Ford Super Duty Tremor with the Godzilla V8. I'll include a link to Ed Kenley's website in the description down below. They're the ones that are providing us with this Ford Super Duty. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood we have the 7.3 liter Godzilla V8 that goes through a 10-speed. It puts out 430 horsepower and then 475 pound-feet of torque, and you can easily supercharge it. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. Super Duty stamped into the hood, and then you can see the hood is raised there on either side, and this one's finished in avalanche. Giant headlights have been smoked out, and the Ford badge here has also been blacked out. There's a camera there at the bottom of the badge, funny enough. This comes with fog lights, parking sensors, and recovery points. You'll notice the air dam's a lot smaller on this front bumper. So with all the blacked out elements and the more aggressive bumper, it definitely gives this truck a much cooler look compared to a standard F-350. Our tire wheel setup is 285 by 75 by 18. The wheels are blacked out in the center there with the silver ring on the outside. The Tremor package does have a lift, and you'll notice that it still has a solid front axle, but it is coil sprung. Got your Lariat F-350 badge here, and then blacked out mirror cap too. This has the off-road side steps. We also have the bedside step here too. This is leaf sprung in the rear with a solid rear axle. Of course, it comes with the Widow Twema sticker. But yeah, when you look at the side profile, I mean, this thing looks like a beast. Remember, this is a stock truck. Taking a look at the key fob, we've got our lock and unlock function, remote start, tailgate drop down, and then the Ford logo there on the back. LED bed lights from the factory. We have bed liner from the factory as well as an outlet. This comes with a ruler on the tailgate and the tailgate step system. Tailgate itself, sadly, not power up. You gotta lift it yourself. Got the square jawed tail lights. We've got bumper steps here in the rear and then a body painted rear bumper. And this does come with a full-size spare underneath, just behind the receiver hitch. So I know you guys are already in love, but that is the exterior, so we'll pop inside now. Bada bing, bada boom. This has the Lariat interior, so you've got soft touch there at the top with stitching, nice little insert there with a cup holder below it. Plenty of storage on the door panel, and this has the B&O sound system. And then you do get these nice upgraded seats with the Lariat. They are perforated all down the center and have more of that brown stitching. There is also under seat storage. Plenty of legroom here in the back. We also have rubber floor mats, a little storage pocket. Cup holders here for the rear passengers, heated seats. We've got a USB port here as well as some vents and an outlet down below. Overall headroom in the back here is pretty darn good. Let's now see what's up front. More nice trim here on the door panel, which leads to that nice wood trim. Blind spot mounting with the mirrors. We also have memory seats. We've got a extension function for the mirrors, and they power fold in. 11,499 pounds is the gross vehicle weight rating. 4,176 pounds is the payload. And then the Lariat does come with these nicer front seats. They are power adjustable and have lumbar. The steering wheel is manually adjustable. You got your light controls off to the side, and then power adjustable pedals just down below. Ooh. Now, like a lot of other modern Super Duties, we've got a heads-up display from the factory. Nice trim all around the steering wheel with that Ford logo front and center. It'd be cool if they blacked that one out too. Practical controls on the front of the steering wheel for the center phone controls. You also have adaptive cruise control with your lane centering function and volume and voice command controls. We've got a turn signal windshield wiper stock, and then this does come with a column shifter. It does have a manual shift function built in too. Gauge cluster is fully digital. It's very customizable in terms of the information that you can display here in the center of the gauge cluster. And then you've got a bunch of different drive modes with the Super Duty Tremor. You've got modes for towing, you've got modes for on-road driving, and for off-road driving too. And then there's just a little hill descent control button up above the infotainment system. Now this does come with a 360 camera system. Overall resolution with the system is pretty darn solid. As for the infotainment system itself, it's actually pretty quick to load up with the different pages. So I'd say good response time with all of that. You have an auxiliary tab off to the side, which you can display different items with that. This does come with Ford's Pro Trailer Backup Assistant. It also has trailer brake controls from the factory. We have a part-time four-wheel drive system with a 2-speed transfer case. We have a rear locking differential and trail turn assist, and then your drive mode selects built into that area too. We've got all of our analog controls for the radio, stability control, dual zone climate, heated and ventilated seats, and a heated steering wheel. This comes with some more USB ports down below and a wireless phone charging pad, and there's some outlets just up above that, right next to the climate controls. Plenty of storage in the center section here with some cup holders. Big center console. There's a light in the center of the center console, and nice trim on the top. More nice trim all across the dash. We have 2 different glove boxes and just a regular rear view mirror. That little button right there opens and closes the power sliding rear window. We also have auxiliary switches and no center for this truck. So 2025 Tremor Lariat. The 7.3 is a $1,000 option. This has the black appearance package. It's got the Tremor package, which is $4,500. It's got quite a few other options, including the Lariat Ultimate. $83,875 is the total MSRP. Let's see how the Tremor performs with the gas V8. Super duty! Super duty. You know what Super Duty is? It's when your baby needs a really big diaper change. I had to do it. I had to do it. They need a really big diaper change. It happens. Happens to the best of us. So I think this is kind of a unique truck. It's one of the things I do like about Ed Kenley. Even though I don't come up here as often because I live really far away now, I love coming up here because they order weird stuff up here. They really do. But weird stuff is cool for YouTube videos. Man, I am tempted to go through the grass here, but it is also wet, so I'd get mud all over the tires. We're not going to do that. Just this dastardly light pole. I guess this will give you guys an idea of the turning radius and everything of the truck. Understand though, like, this thing is what, like 200 and, gosh, I think this is like 250 inches in length or something like that, 240. The vehicles that I typically daily drive right now are like 190 inches in length. So this is a lot bigger than what I drive nowadays. I used to drive pickup trucks, but not as fond. There's that rock over there. Gotta miss that. Okay, we are finally out. Yeah, I love trucks. I love the utility of them. Don't love driving them on a daily basis because of that reason, right? It's like, if you want to be careful, which I always am trying to be as careful as possible, you know, it's like, yeah, it takes forever to do stuff in a small SUV. No problem. Now, the V8, gas V8, it's got some power. Oh, sounds monstrous. It is Godzilla. Now, it doesn't have the crazy torque shove that you get from the power stroke, especially the high output. I mean, the high output has 1,200 pound-feet of torque. This is not going to be able to compete. Not even close when it comes to power. But it's a lot less expensive, like a lot less expensive. The high output power stroke's over $12,000 as an option. This is $1,000. And more simplistic, easier to maintain. Diesels are pretty reliable long term, but this could actually end up being better just because of the simplicity, and those DEF systems kill the reliability of diesels. So smooth! Man, they gotta throw this in an F-150. I don't know if it'd fit, but this thing with a supercharger and an F-150 would be crazy, or a Mustang. Big displacement V8s are just cool. But yeah, it's got great power. With the Tremor package, you do get more tire noise. It's one downside about all-terrain tires, but again, the benefit is the off-road capability. And the other thing that's nice about all-terrain tires, you know, they usually, right, they've got thicker sidewall and all that, so they're usually a little bit more durable, right? If you accidentally drive over a nail or something, which happens, less of a chance of ending up stranded. Yeah, the ride quality with the Super Duties is quite comfortable. You do have solid axles front and rear, but how the spring rates and everything with this, it means that it's not super stiff over the small stuff. You do feel it a bit, but it's not bad at all. It's not any worse than most truck-based vehicles. And it has surprisingly direct steering for having a solid front axle. They've done a lot to make this truck easy to drive, which some people might like, some people might not like. Man, I thought I was gonna be able to get through here faster. We should be good here. Gosh, this V8's fun. Again, it doesn't have the torque of the Power Stroke, but it's just fun to listen to the noise. And it is really smooth on the low end too. It's got a good low end grunt. Yeah, and the braking on this is fine. This does have a lighter weight feel compared to a normal Super Duty, which makes sense. I mean, it's just a smaller engine compared to the diesel power stroke. The diesel power stroke's a huge, heavy powertrain. But you don't really feel the weight with the acceleration with that because it's got so much torque to move that heavy. weight. You can't go wrong with that. That V8's great. This is a fun engine. So, let me guys think about the Godzilla V8, but I think it's cool that they at least offer this as a powertrain option. And I hope that Ford utilizes this engine, you know, special editions, but I hope they utilize this in more vehicles because I think it's a really cool setup, not just because of the sound, but just the overall performance. I mean, this is like just a very torquey V8, which makes sense, right? Big displacement V8s are always gonna feel strong in that sense.